Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Good morning, Falcons. I'm Miss B.
I'm Mrs. Lee.
I'm Mr. Gibbs.
This is Mrs. Pearson.
And this is Mrs. Yakachita.
And I'm Mrs. Nelson.
And I'm Mrs. Jolly.
And I'm Mrs. Clausen, and this is the staff takeover of the Falcon Report.
Seniors, today is the last day to submit your photos for the senior video.
The senior video plays in the Toyota Center before graduation on our graduation broadcast and will also be posted to YouTube.
Use the QR code or link on the screen to submit yours today.
May has come to a close, and so has Mental Health Awareness Month.
Every month can include mental health awareness. Here's Hanford's mental health team with more info.
Hi, I'm Mrs. A.
I'm Mr. Leo.
Hey Falcons, I'm Mrs. Z. As we near the end of the year, we want to remind you that, let's be honest, high school isn't always a walk in the park. Between early mornings, late night cramming, pop quizzes, and staying connected to people, it can get a little stressful. Okay, a lot. But here's the awesome part. At Hanford High School, you're never alone.
We've got a full dream team ready to support your mental health. Let me introduce you to some of the all-stars. First up, our amazing counselors, always ready to help with support, your academics, help you fulfill your dream path, and all life stuff. Feeling overwhelmed? Just want to talk? They're here for you.
Working behind the scenes with heart and hustle is Mrs. A from Communities in School. She's always finding ways to connect you with resources, support, and maybe even a snack or two when you need a little extra boost.
Next, we've got our fantastic school social workers, Ms. Z and Ms. Wright. They're here to listen, support, and help you navigate anything life throws your way. They offer some amazing groups, check-ins, and so much more. Ms. Z is one of the instructors of Teen Mental Health First Aid, coming to all 10th graders.
And for those deeper conversations, we've got Mr. Leo, our dedicated mental health therapist. If you're carrying more than you can handle, he's here to help. Lighten the load confidentially, respectfully, and without judgment.
And let's give a shout out to Miss Maria, our migrant student advocate. She is here to make sure every student feels seen, supported, and empowered, especially if you or your family are navigating unique challenges. She is a go-to for connection, understanding, and real solutions.
Oh, and don't forget, you can always reach out to your admin, office staff, teachers, coaches, janitors, anyone. They care about you as a person, not just as a student. They're part of your support squad too.
Hanford High is more than just a school. It's a community. And here, your mental health matters. Whether you're feeling on top of the world or barely keeping it together, there's always someone here to listen, help, and cheer you on.
So breathe, reach out, and take care of yourselves and each other. Because at Hanford, Falcons lift each other up. Thanks, and remember, you've got this, and we've got you.
Hanford's Prism Club is hosting the 4th annual Pride Walk today after school in the courtyard.
There will be games, free snacks, and merchandise. All are welcome to join.
Anchoring isn't the only thing that the staff is taking over. We're making the segments too.
Let's see what Mrs. Carl and Madame Havilar have up their sleeves.
We're here to report on one of our favorite super seniors. We could not be more proud that he's finally graduating.
This person has been here for a long time, and they have been one of our prized pupils in the amount of AP courses that they have been involved in. They have single-handedly been the forerunner in the frontrunner, in the drama program.
They're really just an amazing person, and I think everyone at Hanford has grown to love them. But it is time to leave the nest.
They're also a good dancer.
Oh, yes.
So
very good
after
dancer.
how many years?
35 years of being a super senior.
Congratulations, sir. Dun, 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 dun. It's happening, folks. Dun, 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 dun. We bid you adieu, like it.
Boys basketball practice starts tonight at 6:30 and runs every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday through June.
If you are taking AP Art or Advanced Art next year, stop by Mr. Rader's room 1310 to pick up the mandatory summer assignment.
The year may almost be over, but it's not too late to score a PBIS prize.
Here's a look at last week's winners and the prize up for grabs this week.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Sanders.
And Miss Rude.
And we are here to ask everyone, well, some people, what their favorite pregame hype song is.
Because this is one of our favorite things that we love to send to each other all the time.
We love music.
And we love dancing.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Okay, now we're here with
Zion.
All right, Zion, tell us, what is your hype song? The song that gets you ready to go in the morning.
Like if I want to have like a really good day, probably Reap by BAKJ.
Love it. Great song.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we're here with
Preston.
Preston, tell us, what is your pregame hype song?
Creep by Radiohead.
We do love that one.
Yeah.
Great song.
Thank you very much. Way. Oh, sorry. Knockity knock knock knock. Watch out for the scoot scoot. That's a heavy one.
Do we come into you?
Yeah, we're coming over here. That works, right?
Okay, get ready. I'm coming behind
Staff
you.
takeover.
Okay. Staff takeover.
Let us know when you're ready. You get to be completely. Yeah. Okay. Now we are here with
Mr. Fankhauser.
Mr. Fankhauser, tell us, what is your go-to hype song?
Go-to hype song?
Yep.
My House by Flo Rida.
Oh,
that is a
okay.
Great song.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mr.
very
Fankhauser.
much. We're here with
Mr. Joyce.
Mr. Joyce, what is your go-to hype song?
My go-to hype song.
I know. There's a lot.
It's okay. It's by Tech9, and I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Hold on.
How's it
You guys
go?
Pause this, and I'll be right back.
Okay, now we're here with
Mr. Joyce.
Mr. Joyce, tell us, what is your go-to hype song?
The Beast by Tech9.
That takes me back to high school.
And we're here with
Aiden Calloway.
So Aiden, tell us, what is your pregame hype song go-to?
My pregame hype song is Do It Like Me, EBK Jabo.
All right. Don't know it.
Summer athletics kick off today.
Oh my gosh, to find out about what's available,
Go to the Hanford High website,
Uh-huh.
click on athletics, and check out the post on Parent Square.
That's an app we use for the school.
Sometimes.
For information.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, if you plan to attend graduation, there are important details.
Important
that you need to know.
The Toyota Center is working on their parking lot. There will be limited parking.
The Toyota Center has a clear bag policy. That
Only
means see-through.
See-through.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And prohibits outside food, drinks, and noisemakers,
Yeah.
which are basically the things we have.
Yeah, leave your
but we
noisemakers
don't
at
bring
home.
it, Yeah.
Leave those at home.
Yeah. Okay, summer.
For more
Oh, yeah.
details, visit the rsd.edu/graduation.
Summer is almost here.
Woo!
Woo-hoo! And some of you might be excited about the opportunity to do some summer reading.
Yeah.
Not
But what should you read? What should we read?
I'm not gonna say. I bet who knows.
Mrs. Gustafson!
Yep,
She's got you covered.
Yep, and take a look.
Summer is here, and that means teachers across the country are trading red pens for beach towels. Here to share what she thinks we should read while school's out, the LA teacher on vacation.
Thanks, Briar. Oh, I made it. Another year of grading essays like, are Romeo and Juliet really star-crossed lovers or just super impulsive teens? Spoiler alert, it's both. Look, I adore classic literature, I do. I can diagram a sentence in my sleep, and I cried real tears when one of my sophomores said that Fahrenheit 451 was one of the best books he had ever read. But during summer, my brain shuts off faster than a Chromebook after finals week. I need summer reads to decompress and anchor the sweet, sweet memories of summer and loafing around in my brain. In my opinion, summer reads need these 4 things. They need to be suspenseful, nay, even a bit scary. They need to be set in an exotic location. They need to have a movie made about them that usually stars Tom Cruise. and maybe be just a little bit trashy.
So I'm guessing no Shakespeare in Sand?
If I see one line of iambic pentameter this summer, Briar, I'll lose my freaking mind. Let me talk to you about what vacation reading looks like and the core memories these books bring back for me. And hopefully, you'll find your next read. My first recommendation is Jaws by Peter Brenchley. This summer, fear has teeth. In a peaceful beach town where nothing ever happens, something lurks beneath the surface. Something that turns paradise into panic. As the body count rises and the clock ticks, a small group must face the terror head on before it's too late. Heart-pounding and relentless and unforgettable, Jaws will make you think twice before going back in the water. Briar, my sister watched this movie way before she should have and thought invisible sharks were going to swim up through the toilet and bite her on the bum when she was doing her business. It's maybe not the best beach read since it will make you scared to swim in the ocean and lakes and maybe even swimming pools because of the invisible sharks. But you'll thank me when you're not eaten by sharks. Pro tip, if you watch the movie after reading, Jaws 1 is awesome. Don't bother with the sequels. The next book is The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton. A military satellite returns to Earth in northern Arizona. A team sent to recover the satellite breaks radio contact mysteriously. Because an infection is suspected, a team of scientists is sent to investigate. They find everybody in the small town dead, except for 2 survivors, an old man and a screaming infant. These 2 and the satellite are taken to an underground laboratory where an organism called the Andromeda strain is isolated and nearly kills all mankind. I read this book, Briar, while I was on a ski trip with my dad, where we stayed in a camper trailer infested with ants, even in the dead of winter. The horror of those ants is still etched in my head because this book scared the living daylights out of me. Another book you must put on your reading list is The Beach by Alex Garland. Paradise has a dark side. When backpacker Richard discovers a hidden island in Thailand whispered about as the ultimate escape, he thinks he's found heaven on earth. But beneath the palm trees and turquoise waters lies something far more dangerous than he ever imagined. Secrets fester, tensions rise, and utopia begins to unravel. Haunting, hypnotic, and unforgettable, The Beach is a gripping descent into obsession, survival, and the price of perfection. Some places were never meant to be found. I read this during my honeymoon in Bora Bora, and that's enough about that memory. For those of you staying at a hotel this summer, I recommend The Shining by Stephen King. Jack Torrance's new job at the Overlook Hotel is the perfect chance for a fresh start. As the off-season caretaker at the atmospheric old hotel, he'll have plenty of time to spend reconnecting with his family and working on his writing. But as the harsh winter weather sets in, the idyllic location feels ever more remote and more sinister. And the only one to notice the strange and terrible forces gathering around the Overlook is Danny Torrance, a uniquely gifted 5-year-old. I read this the summer between my junior and senior year of high school when I got to spend the summer in France as a cultural exchange student. It scared me so much, but to me, this book reminds me of freedom and adventure. Finally, The Pelican Brief by John Grisham. 1 brief, 2 deaths, a conspiracy too explosive to stay buried. When law student Darby Shaw writes a legal theory about the assassination of 2 Supreme Court justices, she never expects anyone to read it, let alone kill for it. But when her paper falls into the wrong hands, she becomes the target of a deadly pursuit that reaches the highest levels of power. Fast-paced, razor-tense, and relentlessly gripping, The Pelican Brief is a race for truth, where knowing too much can be fatal. Trust no one. Run fast. Read faster. I read this book during the summer after my first year of college, and to me, it symbolizes endless possibilities.
Wow. So these are what? The LA teachers guilty pleasure?
Breyer, guilty? Honey, I estimate I've read 1,000 essays this year. I've earned the right to read about murder mysteries in exotic locations, island cults, and killer pathogens while I sip iced tea by the pool.
Well, the LA teacher on vacation, everybody.
See you in August.
Activities meeting today are in Math Club 1013.
Journalism is in room 2513.
And me to we in the library.
That's all for today. And this is Mrs. Yachida.
I'm Ms. B.
I'm Mrs. Jolly.
I'm Mrs. Clausen.
And I'm Mr. Gibbs.
I'm Mrs. Lee.
I'm Mrs. Nelson.
And this is Miss Pierce. And this has been the staff takeover
for
the Falcon Report.